Christians, with response to a post that I made talking about God's sovereign predestination of those whom he has chosen to be saved from the foundation of the world, my friend here has had several posts or comments back to me contradicting or opposing the stance that I believe the Word of God makes very unequivocally clear. To which one of his comments you see here on the screen, he says, God seems to know the choice I will make. And also, therefore, implying that the predestination of God is the result, not the cause. That predestination is the result and not the cause of a person coming to faith. He says that God seems to know the choice I will make. Now, the first issue that I have to take is, what is the meaning, my friend Rufus? What is the meaning of God seems to know? Because I don't know that there's anything that God only seems to know, but that God knows all things. And yes, he knows the choice you will make. But the question is this, the seem part set aside. The issue is this: how is it that God knows anything? There's only one way that God can know everything, and that is if he ordered it. That is if he decreed it. That is if he declared it. That is the reason why God knows all things. He knows all things because he has determined all things. This is what it says in the Bible I read. He declares the end from the beginning. And the fact that he declared the end from the beginning establishes firmly how it is he knows what choices you're going to make and how the world goes. Everywhere, every decision every man makes, every event on earth, everything that takes place in time and in creation, every single thing, God knows what is going to happen. And the reason why he knows is because he declared it. It is simple as that. He declared it. Look at the verse here on the screen. This covers all things, up to and including and especially those who would be saved. And it has nothing to do with man's choice. It has nothing to do with man's choice. And I challenge you to answer me, where do you see the choice being the impetus for your salvation? Just because you have a choice, that has nothing to do with infusing you with the ability or the capability to believe. A choice is simply that, a choice. A choice has no impact on your will to choose from among the choices. The fact of the matter is we're born sinners. And we're sinners because we have a sinful nature. And so if we have a sinful nature, our choices are always going to be that which is sinful. We cannot choose to be accepted in the beloved. We cannot choose to have God have pleasure in us unless he wills to do that and to work that in us. So going back to the first part of this statement, the idea that you would say that God seems to know anything, to me, borders on the blasphemous. I won't take that to an extreme. I won't over dramatize it, but I'm just saying, to say that God seems to know anything seems a little blasphemous. Be provoked and be persuaded.